Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about 3Q and custom Vampirella coming up next. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Anthony, and today we have before you none other than my custom Vampirella. And guys, what a treat this is. I actually want to show you what was in works for a while, so let's get it started. I hope you guys are having a great day, night, weekend, and weekday. And thank you for coming by and giving me some of your precious time here at the Toy Action Figure Review. Today, I am coming to you guys to show you my custom Vampirella made through 3Q. 3Q is a company that makes blank bodies, okay? And for all you customizers out here, this is a great company to actually get yourself started before you actually run into better bodies like Feisten and Jowl figures. Okay, so let's take a deep dive more into how I came about this custom. Okay, so guys, 3Q, when I went on eBay, this is how I basically acquired about 3Q. 3Q is not so much of a well-known company, but they do make 1/6 scale female bodies, and I do believe they also do male bodies as well. So when you first get the body from 3Q, what you're doing, you're getting it in just a package, a plastic bag like this. Okay, sometimes maybe balled up in the fetal position, or just basically kind of just sprawled out like how you see right here for you. See the bag is large enough to actually fit the body in itself. So that was just the body. What I also did, when I got the head sculpt, I got the head sculpt through YM Toys. As you can see, YM Toys, they are right about now, they are a leader in making 1/6 scale head sculpts. And they do some very beautiful head sculpts. So the packaging, that's how it comes, as far as for the head and the body. Everything that you see before you on the figure is basically separately purchased. Now, this character has been I basically took a lot of inspiration from off the comic books and brought this character to life. It came to a point where I wanted to do a different take on Vampirella, and being that this I actually want to do something different versus what we already see. Though there is nothing wrong with what we see of how Vampirella is portrayed now. I'm not trying to take nothing away from the scaling and how Vampirella is dressed. As you see, what I did in this iteration is basically I put her on a thinner body, because we all know Vampirella is thick as all get out. So, but what I did for right now is I put her on a thinner body with the garment, the Vampirella garment that you see before you, which is her sling. Okay, I made some alterations as far as for the leg band. As we know that Vampirella comes with a leg band. If she, in certain instances, she does come with a leg band. Also come with bracelets an arm guard, and 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 an upper arm and the upper arm bracelet. So basically, I kind of actually took it and just went a little step further, um, and gave her more of the mercenary type, assassin type look to her. As you see, hence the axe and her having on the gloves. Me, I took this a step further and given her my own spin and take on Vampirella. Again, like I said, nothing wrong with Vampirella, and I love the aesthetic of Vampirella. This figure actually stands at, if you guys haven't caught one of my other videos, one of my other videos, you know I've already featured her in there. But this figure stands at 12 inches, so she is definitely 1 feet tall. And how she sizes up with others, let's see. So how I did it. So here is the action. Here is the loose collectors Vampirella, to show you, for example, of how she stacks up. So this is a larger figure and a very articulated figure, to be exact. Everything that this figure has, but the only big difference is that the body sculpt is a lot bigger, and you actually get a lot more range of movement in certain instances from the 6-inch figure. Okay, so there we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and move Vampirella out the way. So being a customizer, the sky is the limit. What you want out of your figure, how you want to portray your figure, and what you want to make of your figure. And I wanted my Vampirella to have long hair still, but what I end up doing is cutting it past the shoulder length, so that way, in certain instances, her hair is portrayed to be like shoulder length. Like in this comic, her hair is over the shoulder length, but whereas this comic, she is down her back. So I basically took it about the medium and brought it all together as far as for this this figure is concerned. So this is my take on Vampirella. I also gave her a sash because I wanted to give her the I took a cue out of the Marvel Legends universe from the Phoenix, the Dark Phoenix, or the Phoenix itself, and gave her a sash. Or from Psylocke. What I intentionally wanted to do is actually give Vampirella more of the Psylocke aesthetic, so that way she had a little bit of a difference to her, but keeping the Vampirella look as well. So customizing my own Vampirella was definitely a reward in itself. To see your character that you have a vision to see in your head come to life into true form is a very satisfying, a very satisfying ordeal. For a lot of customizers that do paintings, that do sculpting, you know, start everything from groundwork, you know what I'm talking about. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you guys the articulation of this figure. Okay, guys, before I forget, this is how she stands, how she towers with another 1/6 figure. This is, if you guys haven't already seen the Baroness. The Baroness is part of my Femme Fatale Baddies series. So, guys, take some time to actually look at the review of the Baroness. But for another 1/6 scale figure, this is how she looks with the Baroness. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the review of me showing how she poses. Keep in mind that the Baroness is a not a fight, but a jowl body. She has a jowl body. So this is a 3Q body. And the big difference is that a jowl slash and Feistin figure are silicone based. 3Q is basically rubber based and plastic based. Rubber being the rubber is at the top, which is the body portion, and the plastic was basically being the arms and the legs. You will also see that you won't see the rubber portion, but you will see the plastic portion on using it for an example like Rogue, Mondo's Rogue to be exact, that I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and get into the articulation of Chiron. This is Chiron Vampirella. So you'll know her as Vampirella when you see her in the script. Yeah, when you see her come upon your feed for what I have to do in my reviews. Okay, so as you can see, she holds a as she can stand first off and foremost. Okay, and she is on heels. So I took where the shoes came from. They came off of the Catwoman, the Dark Knight Rises Catwoman, the first one, not the second one, of the 1/6 version. So took the boots from her and the gloves. So that's how you do it. And basically how everything is that the boots actually clip in by a ball joint at the base of this 3Q body. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that. So how you do it is, let's see, you're going to take it off. So there you go. There is a ball inside the boot of this boot to go onto this figure. This is the actual body that came from Hot Toys. So really, to be so 3Q and Hot Toys actually share the same body, but Hot Toys did upgrade their body, so they're no longer using this body. So I basically put this body to use. I basically put that right here to actually kind of strengthen the ball inside the boot, so that way she won't be so wobbly. So we'll go ahead and put that on, bring it back up, and bring everything and peg it right back on. So without problems, there we go. Everything back on and no problems whatsoever. So this is really a good figure that stands really well. So there you go. So that's one to show you that how this stands. Okay, but articulation. She goes this high. I'm gonna go ahead and actually bring it out some so you guys can see. Well, I am further out. Okay, So I'm all the way out. So her legs she can kick this high. Really, she actually could, no, that's about that's far as she can go. As far as for a now, as far as for a Jiao or a Feistan figure, the legs can go higher than that. So you get more than 90 degrees of leg kick action. Okay, and the leg can go out just like this. So being how she can go out like this, you can get a full Van Dam. To be exact. So she gets a full Van Dam. So most action figures, you won't get that. And you see with this the 3Q figures are operated on ball joints at the bottom. Okay, so there we go. So there is. Let me pull that back up. I made this little band to go on her leg. So now, the arms, I'm gonna take the axe out of her hand. Her arms very flexible. Okay, so go out this much. It actually can go further than that. You get a full reach, just like a full reach. As you can see, this is how far out the arms can go. Let's see, get her to stand. There we go. That's the full reach of the arm span for the body, for the arms. You actually have a bicep, a upper bicep swivel, to where the arm can actually reach behind the head, go up as far as you want it to. So you can get any pose. Any pose. Going behind the back. Going behind the back. Going behind the head. The neck goes up all the way like that. So you get a lot of range of movement. The body is able to actually go that much over that way, bend that much, and bend back that much. So that's basically the articulation for her. Ooh. There's more. Hold on for a minute. Ooh. So, I mean, this is a really great figure. And what I usually do, because of her hair can be wild at times, I use a toothbrush. May find it funny, but a toothbrush actually acts as a really good comb or a good brush to keep the hair from being so wild. And for those customizers that are really customizers, taking time to actually get the hair tamed, I took time to cut the hair so that way it's even all the way across. So that way it's not looking so bad. I put a conditioner in it and a styling gel in order for her to actually for her hair to be this wild. I want her hair to be wild, but I don't want it to be wild. I wanted to give it some kind of body, and by the way it has some body to it. So my custom, this is my custom Vampirella, and for those who actually wanted to know, for I hope I don't get dinged for it. The 3Q body actually is it does have the not articulation, but it is kind of carved out for showing what the nipples do look like. Okay, but it's not colored in. So, but it is there as far as showing nipple action, like even in the comics. Provocative? No, she's not. But she is pretty much so a real good figure. But now, if you want to talk about provocative, you want to look at there are some that are far worse than 3Q or Jowl or Fison that is out here as far as doing the female and the male body. But how I inquired about 3Q, I inquired about it on eBay. The bodies are great starter bodies. And for those who actually want to customize their own Vampirella, I implore you to actually go on eBay and pick up this body just to get yourself started. Just to give yourself a sense of what your body going to look like, how the figure going to come together, and how it's going to look like while getting everything together. Where did I leave all that? But I implore you guys to actually get a 3Q body before you start, and while you're actually getting the 3Q body, to get all the stuff that you need for your character before stepping into a Fison or a Jowl body. Because when you get into a Jowl body, that's where you're going to have a little more of a challenge versus these bodies. These bodies are like these bodies. Putting on clothes don't harm. It really doesn't. It's not a stress or not much work putting into it when you actually put them on a plastic body. But when you're doing it on a Jowl, which is what Baroness is, you're going to run into problems putting on the clothes. So the best method for putting on the clothes on a Jowl and Fison body is to actually saran wrap the parts that you're actually going to put clothes onto, and that way that saran wrap acts as a coat, a coating around that that rubberized texture of the silicone or the rubber itself, and help to actually guide the clothes on a little better and a lot faster. So this is basically a look at my girl Kyron on a 3Q body and YM Toys head sculpt. So guys, if you're interested in getting a starting your own 1/6 scale figure, this is a good way to start. I would advise one other thing, but it's your discretion. A Barbie made to move body is just as equal as this body, but the only one bigger difference is that the Barbie made to move body is a lot slimmer in the feet and the torso area versus the 3M. 3M, you're actually halfway to a Fison Jowl body, but a Barbie made to move, that's starting off on a beginner scale, working your way up to a Phison TV League Jowl body. So so basically this is how I started. I started at a 3Q body and made my way to a Phison Jowl body. There's more ways you can actually do it, but suggested do it that way. I know that's in the long run, that's more money coming out your pocket, but sometimes it's actually better to take baby steps to get yourself to where you want to be, because a Phison Jowl body requires a lot more maintenance than the 3Q. There are some others out there. Hot Toys, even Hot Toys older bodies are like this. So if you happen to look up and have a Hot Toys older body like this, that's even a start. If you have an old Hot Toys body that you don't want anymore, or you want to actually upgrade to a Phison Jowl and you have this body left over, you can use that for another custom and let that be your guiding point. But otherwise, guys, this is a look at my Vampirella, Kyron Vampirella, the newest member to the toy action figure review show. And guys, thank you for taking your time to come by and to look at this review on Kyron today. For those who may ask, how did I make the props? The blood props? I'll show this in another video. So if you guys are interested in finding out how I did the blood props, let me know, and I'll do a review on that as well, and show you step by step on how I did it. But otherwise, guys, thank you for taking your time to come by to the toy action figure review and give me some of your valuable time to see about Kyron Vampirella on today. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to hit that notification bell for all more videos that are yet to come here at the toy action figure review. And remember, if nobody don't love you, there's one God that does, and he is Lord Jesus Christ. You guys have a great day, great night, weekend, and weekday, and I'll see you guys right here at a toy action figure review. You guys have a good one. Peace.